Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be making some plantain pastelle. Yes, you heard that right, you're seeing right. When I tell you this was out of this world amazing, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make. So plantain is such a huge favorite, and for those of you who cannot have cornmeal, this is the perfect substitute. And if you wanted to turn this into a vegetarian recipe, you could use lentil and mushrooms as the filling. I do have a recipe making lentil and mushroom pastelle, so you could use that filling in this recipe. We're going to cook off our minced meat. Now I did not pre-season the meat, but you can if you want to. Honestly, there was so much flavor in this, there's no need to pre-season. In goes green seasoning, salt, and we're going to go in with some citrus seasoning. Now, if you use all of the seasonings that I use here, I promise you'll have an amazing and delicious filling. Now we're going to go in with some chicken bouillon powder. And I'm just going to quickly mix that in. You want to crumble the meat while it's cooking so it's nice and fine. In goes garlic. And you'll notice I have pimento peppers blended with my garlic. So give this a mix and allow it to start to brown, and so that water, those natural juices from the chicken, start to evaporate. Now we're going to go in with our diced onion, pimentos diced, and scallions. If you want to add a piece of habanero scotch bonnet in here, you can. And it goes a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce, some black pepper, and we're going to give this a mix. You want to finely dice all of your aromatics. Now I'm going to go in with tomato paste and rouccou or annatto powder, or if you have the liquid, you can use the liquid also. This is readily available here in the US, and you can also find it on Amazon. Now we're going to mix that in to weaken the tomato paste. You want to cook all that really well. So let this cook for about 5 more minutes. You want the onions and the aromatics to be nice and tender. And once they're nice and tender, we're going to add in raisins, chopped olives, and small capers. If you have bigger capers, you will want to chop them up in nice, small, fine pieces. I'll give this a mix. And that's your filling. You want to set this aside, let it cool down slightly. You can see how nice and fine and crumbly that texture of that minced meat is, and that's what you're looking for. And it smells and tastes amazing. You want to taste and adjust your salt at this point, but I don't think you'll need to. So set this aside. Let's heat our banana leaves. You're just going to place your banana leaf pieces over an open flame and heat it until it's soft and pliable, and then we'll start assembling. So I already pre-fried my pieces of plantain, and I'm going to be using 8 pieces per pastelle. The pieces are really small, hence the reason why I'm using 8, and I got 10 pastels from this, so hence the reason why I said 80 pieces. But if you can stretch the recipe and use less plantains, go for it. Now once you press that out and it's nice and flat like this, you're going to put a couple spoonfuls of that meat filling or your veggie filling, which I said you can use lentil and mushrooms, and you're going to cook it off the same way as you did the minced meat. And you see how easy this folds up. Now when you fold this, you wrap it in your banana leaf and you can serve it as is. But I went ahead and I steamed it, and it's a totally optional step. You don't have to steam it if you don't want to. So you wrap it in your banana leaves, and then you serve this when you're ready, or you steam it and then serve it. This was out of this world delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and steam it, as I said, but it's optional. I'm going to stress on that. Steaming is optional. Now I'm using this all-purpose pan. I find the steamer is really convenient, and it fits 10 to 12 pastels in here because of the dome-shaped cover. This is going to steam for about 10 minutes, and when it's done, it's time to enjoy. Just look how delicious this is. It was a heavenly bite, and you can't go wrong with this recipe. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me your comments down below. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'll see you in my next video. Season's greetings, everyone.